السلام عليكم، ازيكم يا ولاد؟ اخباركم ايه؟ طيب
سلام أستاذ.
اهلا بيكم. هنكمل النهارده ان شاء الله الجريدينت والستريت لاين. بس كنت عايز اسال الاول قبل ما نبتدي، في حد عنده مشكله في اللي فات؟ اي حاجه في اللي فاتت حد محتاج يسال فيها قبل ما نكمل؟
نو.
اوكي
أستاذ
اتفضل.
ممكن نعمل مراجعة سريعة؟
حاضر، احنا هنتكلم على الستريت لاين. اوكي، على الحصه اللي فاتت، ولا انت بتتكلم على ان جنرال كل السبجكتس؟
بس ستريت لاين جراف صار.
تمام.
أستاذ
تمام. اوكي، مفيش مشكله. حاضر. اوكي. طيب احنا اتكلمنا الاول اوكي that any straight line can be represented algebraically in the form of y equals mx plus c, where m is the gradient, okay, and the c is the y-intercept. Okay. طيب the gradient means the behavior of the line. You can say like this, or how does the line incline with the x-axis. Okay. Well, y-intercept means this is the location where the line passes through y-axis. Okay. طيب يعني if I have just a small sketch like this and it's telling me that this point is 2, okay, then this C directly is this 2. Okay, if you have been asked that please find the equation of this straight line, okay, so this C is already there. You don't have to bother yourself while doing anything rather than type 2 instead of C. Okay, then after that you have to get the m using the y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, how to get the gradient of any straight line? You need 2 points. That's all. You need only 2 points to get the gradient of this line. One point will be x1, y1, okay, and other point will be x2, y2, okay, and the gradient in this case, the m will be equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Only you have to take care about what? The signs. Suppose that we have one example like this. Please find out the equation of straight line passing through مثلا negative 2, 3 and 5 or negative 1. 2 points, I want the line passing through them. So I have the right to choose whether I'll choose this as x1, y1, or whether I choose this x1, y1. Both of them will do the work. Okay, and the same result will occur. So let us say that this is point 1, which is x1 and y1, and this is point 2, which is x2 and y2. Okay, so what I have to do in this case, I have to tell that m equals y2, which is negative 1, minus y1, which is 3, and then x2, which is 5, minus x1, which is negative 2. So take care, don't forget to put this negative. Okay, so negative 1, negative 3 means negative 4. 5 negative means 5 plus 2 equals 7. So the gradient of this line is negative 4 over 7. So now I have to write y equals m, which is negative 4 over 7, x plus c. Here in this question I don't have the y-intercept. If I have the y-intercept, directly I will put the number instead of c and finish. Here I don't have. So what I have to do, I know that these 2 points lie on the line itself, means that both of them each one of them individually can satisfy the equation. Which equation? This equation. What is the meaning of the point satisfying the equation? Means that if I put the y of the point here and the x of the point here, and this point lies on this line, I can calculate c in this case. What I have to do in this case, I have to substitute by this one or that one. It's up to you. Okay, so let us substitute by -2 and 3. So y is 3, -4/7, and x equals -2 plus c. Okay, so 3 equals -4/7 times -2 means 8/7. You can do this on the calculator, sorry. Okay, equals c. So c in this case equals what? I have to shift this in the other side, so it will go by negative. So 3 minus 8/7. Okay, so using calculator also, it will be 21/7 minus 8/7, which will give me 13/7. Okay, so the c is 13/7. So now the equation will be like what? Okay, I can now complete the equation. -4/7 x plus 13/7. Okay, type one more. If I have a line passing through these 2 points, find the equation also. Find equation, okay, of a straight line passing through these 2 points, 0, 5, and -2, -3. Okay, fine. I will choose this one as x1, y1. It's up to you. x2, y2. Okay, then m equals y2, which is -3, minus y1, which is 5, over x2, which is -2, minus x1, which is 0. So -3, -5 is -8 over -2, means 4. So the m equals 4. So now I can write y equals 4 instead of m, x plus c. If I want to get the c, I have to substitute. But here, you don't have to substitute. Why? What is the position of this point? Any point with x coordinate value equals 0 means what?
Can you repeat the question?
Any point have x coordinate of 0. This means what?
That the point lays on the y-intercept.
بالظبط, y-axis. That the point lies on the y-axis, and this point, the line passing through. So this is the y-intercept. So no need to substitute. Now it's direct. I can remove c and put 5 directly. So sometimes you have to only read the question carefully. You don't need to do more substitution and calculations. It's ready for you. Why? Because this is 0. Okay, if you make the substitution, you will get 5 also, no problem. Okay, but why to do extra calculation while the point is already on the y-axis? Okay, type. This is the main thing which we have taken last time. Okay, type. There is one more thing we have passed through last time, which is that the form of the y equals mx plus c can be written in different way. Okay, like مثلا 2x plus 5y equals 5. Okay, this is a straight line also. Okay, what is the gradient? What is the y-intercept? I don't know. Okay, why? Because I have to transfer this to the form of y equals mx plus c. Means I have to change subject of formula to y. Then after that I can tell you what is the gradient and what is the y-intercept. Let us do it. So now shift this to the other side, so it will be 5y equals -2x plus 5. Then divide both by 5 to get rid of these 5. So y equals -2 over 5x plus 5 over 5. Means y equals -2 over 5x plus 1. So now the gradient equals -2 over 5 and the y-intercept equals 1. So it's okay that the line can be written in different ways, okay? But at last, if you have been asked to draw the line, to get the gradient, to tell the y-intercept, you have to change the subject of formula to make it y. Then after that, it will be transferred to y equals mx plus c form, then you can get out the gradient and the y-intercept directly. Okay, so there are so many different ways to represent x and y in the equation to give straight line in a strange way. Like مثلا we have something like this: x plus 2 over 5 minus y equals 2 over 3. Okay, this is a straight line also. Okay, what is the gradient? What is the y-intercept? I don't know. I have to reform it to y equals mx plus c. We told in the first session for algebra, in any case you find fraction on the equation, rather on both sides or on one side, you have to do what? The cross multiplication to get rid of the fraction. Means that you have to tell that this time this equals that time that. So 3 times x plus 2 equals 2 times 5 minus y. Then second step, you have brackets. You have to get rid of brackets, means that you have to do expansion. So 3x plus 6 equals 2 times 5, 10 minus 2y. خلاص. Then what you have to do, you have to get rid of anything beside y. You need the y alone on one side. I will just swap both of them. I will write like this: 10 minus 2y equals 3x plus 6. It's okay. If you want to transfer the y direct, all the left hand side to the right and all the right hand side to the left, you can write it as it is, no problem. Okay, no need to change anything. Okay, so now I have to shift the 10 to the other side, so it will go by negative 10. So negative 2y equals 3x plus 6 minus 10. So negative 2y equals 3x minus 4. Okay, then divide by negative 2 to get rid of the negative 2. So y equals negative 3 over 2x minus 4 divided by negative 2 means plus 2. So now I can tell very clearly that this is the gradient, negative 3 over 2, and this is the y-intercept 2. Okay, so don't have panic or don't feel disturbed when you get the equation of a straight line in a strange way. Any other type of equations of a straight line mentioned to you in any question until asking you for anything regarding this line, something like gradient, y-intercept, anything, only you have to do what? You have to change subject of formula to y. Okay, this is what you need to do just to get rid of any strange form of straight lines, and you can interpret the behavior of the line through the y-intercept and the gradient. ماشي يا ولد؟ Any problem for whatever mentioned till now?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Okay. Now we are going to take something called the simultaneous equations. What was equations? Okay. What's simultaneous equations? Simultaneous equations is normal equations. Normal equations like مثلا y equals 2x plus 5 and مثلا 2x minus 5y equals 3. These both are straight lines. I know that this is straight line mentioned to me straightforward on the simple form of y equals mx plus c, and this is another straight line mentioned in a different way than the standard y equals mx plus c, but I know that this is straight line. Okay, so what is simultaneous? Simultaneous means happening at the same time. Occurring simultaneously means happening at the same time. What is a straight line in general? Straight line is a pack of points. What is the pack of points? Suppose that, let's talk about this one. Y equals 2x plus 5. What is the meaning that this is a straight line? The straight line here means that this is a straight line which have the points, all its points. If you know the x of that point, you can get the y directly by what? By calculating this value. Then you get y. Okay? So any point on the straight line y equals 2x plus 5 satisfies this. Means that if you know the x, the y of this point is always 2x plus 5. Okay? So this is a point on the straight line. Okay? If I have x, I will substitute x here. Okay? You will get the value of this y. Okay, type. What about this one? The other one, this one. This one, let us transfer it to y equals mx plus c also. So transfer 2x to the other side, so negative 5y equals negative 2x plus 3. Then divide by negative 5 on both sides, y equals negative 2 over negative 5 is 2 over 5. X. And 3 over negative 5 is negative 3 over 5. So this is the other straight line. What is the meaning of this straight line? If you know it, the x of any point on this, okay, then the y of this point is 2 over 5x minus 3 over 5. Okay? Did you get it, or anybody has confused from this?
No, sir, but can you teach us how to plot it on a graph?
Sure. Okay, but what I want to tell before going to the graph, because we are going to solve it using the graph anyway, but I want you to know the concept. Okay, so that you get it, you will get it easily when we go to solve the equations. So what is simultaneous in this case? Simultaneous means happening at the same time. I'm telling you that each line is a pack of points, okay, packed together to form this straight line. So what is simultaneous? What's happening at the same time? Happening at the same time means that one point satisfies both lines at the same time. Like what? Like you have this line, which is whatever, and you have other line, which is another line. Okay, these two lines, okay, the point here satisfying the black line, right? The point here satisfies the black line. The point here satisfies the red line. So the point here satisfies the red line. The point here satisfied both of them. Okay, so this has the same x in both sides and have the same y in both sides. So suppose that this one equals y equals 2x plus 1, and that line equals y equals negative 3x plus 2. So if I'm telling you that I have certain x, okay, here occurring at the both lines with the same y, so means that this x, if I put here or here, I will get the same value of y. This is the simultaneous equations. Okay, this is a concept. Okay, don't bother yourself, but I want you to know what is simultaneous equation and how we are solving these simultaneous equations, and why we are going to tell that the intersection of two lines is the solution of them simultaneously. So this is the concept. Okay, you got it? Okay, let us go for examples to sort it out. Okay, so let us go to your sheet. This is your sheet. Okay, here simultaneous equation. What they are telling that draw number 1. Draw graphs to solve these simultaneous equations. Okay, and it's telling that x plus y equals 2. So I want to reform it. Y equals mx plus c. So this one will be reformed like this. I will shift the x to the other side. It will be negative x plus 2. Good. Then the other one. This one I will shift x, so it is 2y equals negative x plus 1. Then divide by 2, so y equals negative half x plus half. Good. So now I want to draw these two lines, this line and that line. To draw a line, what we told? To draw, we need 2 points for each line. Type. We need 2 points. First point for any line, directly the y-intercept. Here, this one has y-intercept at 2. So this point is on the first line. I need another point. So I will substitute x by any value. So suppose that x equals 1. So at x equals 1, okay, so y equals negative 1 plus 2, which is equals to 1. So x1 and y1 is point on that line. So this point. So I can now draw the line. So this is the first line. Okay. So suppose we want to draw the other line, the next line, this one. What we have to do? Anybody can help me in this?
The y, you put it halfway between 0 and 1.
Okay, so we will put 1 point here, right? The red point. Okay, then we need to substitute one value.
And then you do minus 0.5 and minus a half, and you substitute it with any value, so maybe 1.
1 is okay. Why? Because if you tell negative half times 1 negative half plus half, negative half plus half equals 0. Do the calculation, any calculation, do it on the calculator. Don't feel bad, okay? So when x equals 1, y equals 0. When x equals 1, y equals 0. So this is the point. Okay? So now I can also draw this line. Now I can draw this line. Okay. Okay.
Sir, why do you add and not multiply?
هقولك دلوقتي حاضر. Okay. See, بصي, we multiplied, okay? If you put x equals 1, so here negative half times 1 means negative half. Okay? Plus half. Okay? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we drew the two lines. Okay? So if I ask you to, طبعا it's not accurate 100% because I made a mistake. I draw by a thick line. Okay, whatever. Okay, so now if I ask you solve this, so you will find this point. This point it has to be here in this place. Okay, so it is a 3 and negative 1. Okay, so this is the simultaneous solution of the two lines. Now let us talk about any 2 points. This point. Okay, what is the coordinate of these 2 points of this point? It's negative 2 as x and 4 as y, right? Negative 2 and 4, right? So let us test whether it satisfies that line or not. This line is which line? This line is negative x plus 2. So if I'm telling y equals negative x, means negative 2 plus 2, which is equals negative means positive, so it is 4. So it's correct. Okay, so that's what I have told you. If you know the x, you will put the y expression here and tell that it's okay. So let us go for one point, this point, which is 3 and negative 1. Let us test it in post lines, whether satisfies post lines or not. Post lines or not. So the first line is y equals negative x plus 2. So y equals negative x means negative 3 plus 2. Negative 3 plus 2 equals negative 1, which is this one. Okay, but the other line was y equals negative half x plus half, right? So let us test also. Substitute by x equals 3. So y equals negative half times 3 plus half. So negative half plus 3 equals negative 3 over 2 plus 1 over 2. Negative 3 plus 1, negative 2 over 2 means negative 1. Also satisfies the post line. So this is what I have told you. We need to find y expression in both sides which will be equal to each other. Okay, this is the solution of simultaneous equations. You need to digest this. Okay, this is the concept. This is not. I'm not telling you the method. Method is fine. I will tell the method in 5 minutes and it's okay. خلاص, you can go. But I want you to know the method, the concept. Why? Because if there is any maneuvering in the question, if you know the concept, you will go directly to it. You can solve. Only if you know the method 1, 2, 3 and خلاص finish. Okay. If any trick in the question, you will feel destroyed. Okay. Now solving this is okay. Let us go for other one. This one. So first of all, we need to change subject to y. Who will help me in this?
Y equals minus 2x plus 5.
Y equals minus 2x plus 5. Okay, this is the first one, and that one?
Minus y equals minus 4x plus 1.
Okay, then divide by negative because we need y, pure y. Okay, so y equals? Division
Positive 4x plus 1.
4x minus 1. Minus 1. When you are dividing by negative 1 means only you have to do what? Change the sign of any term. Okay, alright? So we have these two lines now. This line and that line. Okay, let us draw them. If we want to draw one line means we need 2 points only. 1 point is already done for you, which is the y-intercepts. So here, this is y-intercept of the first line. Then we have to substitute by any value of x rather than 0. Don't put 0 because 0 will give you the y-intercept again. Okay, so let us do the 2. Okay, now let us substitute by 2. So here, if you substitute by 2, mean negative 2 times 2 plus 5. Negative 2 times 2, negative 4, plus 5 means 1. So you have 1 point, which is 2 and 1. This lies on the first line, so 2 and 1 here. So if now we can draw this line like this. Okay, type the other line, the y-intercept is negative 1, which is here. We need another line. Let us substitute x equals 2 also. No, not 2, 2 will be a very big, it's not sufficient here. 1, okay? So 4 times 1 means 4, minus 1, which is equals to 3. So now we have point 1 and 3 for the red line. 1 and 3 here. Okay, so now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, we need to draw the line like this. Okay, so this is the 2 lines, or these are the 2 lines. Okay, now what is the head? Draw a graph to solve these simultaneous equations. So what is the solution in this case? How I can write this solution? This is the solution. How I can write it? Anybody knows? You have to write it as a point. How to get the coordinate of a point? X, then y. So this point is what? Which x? 1, and which y? 3. So the solution is 1. Okay? Solution of this one is 1, 3. Okay, and solution of that one is this one, which is 3 and negative 1. You have to write it like this as a point. Okay, ولاد؟ معايا؟
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody feel confused or anybody needs me to repeat anything? Don't feel shy, don't feel bad. Just raise your hand or directly tell me, please, sir, do it again. I don't have any problem.
Can you explain one more time, please, sir?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Habib.
Well, thank you for repeating it.
No problem. I'm here to help you. Yani, so I'm here to serve you. So it's okay. So let us. I will erase it. Okay, and I'll do post again. Okay. So I need only 2 things in the beginning. Okay. What is the 2 things? I need to draw a straight line. I need to change the subject of formula to y if it is not mentioned in the form of y equals mx plus c, first of all. Then to draw this line I need 2 points. One is the y-intercept, and one is by substituting any value of x to get the y, then you have the point. So 2 points, just put your ruler, okay, drag a line, you draw the line, خلاص. Okay, so let us do this. Here I have 2 straight lines mentioned not in the form of y equals mx plus c, so I need only to change them to y equals mx plus c. So I will shift the x, so it will go by negative x plus 2. So this is the first line. I need to draw this line, but let me finish this one also, so to draw both of them. So here I have to shift x to the other side, so 2y equals negative x plus 1. So divide by 2. So y equals negative 1 over 2, which is half, plus 1 over 2. Okay, this is the other line. Okay, we need to draw these 2 lines. First line, I have the y-intercept at 2. So on the y-axis, this point lies on the line. Okay, then I have to substitute by 1. If you put 1 instead of x, so it will be negative 1 plus 2. Negative 1 plus 2 equals 1. So you put x1 and you got y1. So this is a point, 1, 1, which is here. Okay, let us connect these 2 lines, these 2 points. It's like this. Okay, so now I need to draw the other line. The other line, the y-intercept is half, like here, so it is here. Okay. Then I have to substitute by 1 here. So on your calculator, just type negative half times 1 plus half will give you 0. So if you put x1, you got y0. Where is 1, 0? 1, 0 is here. Okay, here, at this location. Okay, so now I have 2 points. I want to connect, yes, connect both of them. So here, okay. Okay. Now what he's asking me in this question, solve simultaneous equations. Okay. Graphically, if you have 2 equations and you plot these two equations graphically, the simultaneous solution of these two graphs is by getting the intersection points. Okay, maybe 1 point, because here two lines will meet only in 1 point, but sometimes later يعني you will get parabola and line, so here you have two solutions. Okay, this is later, but generally solving any simultaneous equations graphically means to find the intersection points of both graphs. That's all. Bas. Okay, so here this is a solution. Where is this solution? Here, this one, this point. Okay, this point is which point? X equals 3 and y equals -1. So 3 and -1. Covered? Fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us do the second one. Okay, now same way I need to change subject to formula, shift 2x to the other side. It will be -2x plus 5. Sorry. And here shift negative y, shift 4x, it will be -4x plus 1, divide by -1, so y equals 4x minus 1. Don't get mistaken in this, okay? So I have two lines, these two lines. First line, y-intercept at 5 here, okay? And I will put x equals 1, -2 times 1 is -2 plus 5 is 3. So 1 and 3 here, this point. Okay, let us connect them. Okay, the other line, the y-intercept is -1, which is here. Okay.
But sir,
Yes.
it says -1, not 3.
Where's 3? I'm telling here.
The green line.
The green line is -1.
Yes.
Where is -1? No, the green line
It
is
is
Hamad,
negative.
this is the green line, okay? The y-intercept is 5.
Oh, okay, the one on top. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I mixed up.
No problem. Okay, so now the other point, if I put 1 here, it will give me 4 minus 1, which is 3. So 1 and 3 is a point. So 1 and 3 is here. So now let me just erase this. Okay, let us connect these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So now, how I can solve this? By finding this point, which is the intersection point. X of this point is 1, and y of this point is 3. So I have to write it like this, 1 and 3. Here, we write it here, 3 and -1. Okay, so this is how to solve simultaneous equations of two lines graphically. You have to draw both of them correctly, then you have to find the point of intersection of these two lines. Get it, or you need one more time?
I'm okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Right, let us go and find this. So now it's telling me in a number puzzle, x and y add together to give the answer 12. So write it like this: x plus y equals 12 directly. خلاص. The difference between x and y is 9. So x minus y is 9. Okay? Write two equations to model these situations. Oh, these are the two equations. This one and that one. Okay? It's okay, or you need me to repeat again? It's very straightforward. It's very simple. Yeah. Okay? Now, draw a graph to model these simultaneous equations in part A. So now, first of all, let us write them in the y equals mx plus c. So this one will be shift the x, -x plus 12. This is the first line. Okay, shift the x, it will be -y equals -x plus 9, divide by -1, which is y equals x minus 9. So this is the second line. Here, you have to draw the axis firstly. Okay, so this is the y-axis. Okay, and this is the x-axis. Okay, so now we need to 9 and -9. -9 and 12. Okay, so let us count firstly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, then -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, 7, -8, -9, -10. Okay, and for the x we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Okay, so first one I need y-intercept at 12, so it will be here at that point. Okay, if I substitute -2x by مثلا 3, just why I tried 3 or 4 or 5, because I want to get a small value of y. Okay, let us put x equals 4 مثلا. So x equals 4, y will be equals -4 plus 8, which is, plus 12, which is 8. So 4 and 8. This is the 4 and this is the 8 here. So this is the other point. So let us draw this line. Okay, so this is this line. Okay, let us draw now the other line. X minus 9. So minus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here is the point. Okay, let us substitute x equals 4 also. Okay, so 4 minus 9 equals 5. This is, -5. This is the one. So I have 4 and -5. So 4, okay, here, and -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Okay, so let us draw this line. Okay, so this is two lines. Where is the solution of them? It's here. Okay, so draw the line to model this simultaneous equation in part A. Write down the value of x and y and the value of y. So what is here? Let us count them again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it is between 10 and 11 means 10 and a half. And between 1 and 2 means 1 and a half. So 10 and a half and 1 and a half. These are this is the solution of these simultaneous equations. You got it يا أولاد ولا؟
Understand, sir.
Okay. Anybody need repetition?
No, thank you.
Okay. طيب. Here, for instance. Okay. In a cafe, on Monday, 15 teas and 24 coffees are sold for a total of 102. Okay. So what you have to do here, you have two variables, teas and coffees. So let one of them x and the other one is y. That's all. So I will put the tea because I like tea more than coffee. So tea is x and coffee is y. Okay. So now it's telling 15 teas, I mean 15x. If you have 15x and if you have 24 y, if you add these together, you will get 102 pounds. Okay. So what is x and what is y in this case? X here is the cost of 1 teacup, okay, and y here is the cost of 1 coffee cup. Okay. ماشي؟ طيب on Tuesday 40 teas, which is x, يبقى 40x, and 72 coffees, 72 y's, sold to 296 pounds. So now I have two equations, this one and that one. Okay. Draw a graph to model this situation. I have here a very big problem. What is the big problem here? Anybody can tell me the problem here?
It's not arranged correctly.
It's not arranged correctly. This is the first thing. Second thing, I have a very big numbers. Okay, I have a very big numbers. Before doing any changing subject of formula, check if there is any common factor between these numbers, which is here, this one, that one, and that one, or this one, that one, and this one. If there is common factor between the three, divide all of them by this common factor. If there is more than common factor, divide by the highest common factor. Or don't bother yourself by highest common factor. If you find the common factor, just divide by it, then test again. If the result still have common factors, repeat till 10 times, no problem. Okay, so let us test. Now, the 15 and 24, is there any common factor between 15 and 24? Yes, 3. طب 102, is 102 divisible by 3 or not? So don't bother yourself also. Go on your calculator, type 102 over 3, you will find it divisible by 3. Okay, so we can divide by 3 firstly. So it is 5x plus 8y equals, 34. By dividing 102 over 3, you will get 34. So these numbers are smoother than these numbers. And you can control the scale of xy because you are going to draw x and y. So now the problem is in the scale. Okay, if you are making a big scale, okay, the plotting will be not accurate. But if you find smaller numbers, it will be okay. So here, this can be divided by 4. This can be divided by 4, and this can be divided also by 4. طب let us test 8 also, because 40 can be divided by 8 and 72 can be divided by 8 also. Okay, if you test this also, you will find 296 can be divided by 8. So let us divide by 8 first. So 40 by 8 equals 5x. 72 by 8 equals 9y. Okay, equals 296 divided by 8 equals 37. So this also,
Yeah.
sorry?
Sir, remember you had a trick to find the highest common factor. Can you remind me what it is?
Yes, but it is valid for two numbers only, not 3. The problem here is that
okay,
you are
sir.
going to find the highest common factor among three numbers, not between 2 points. Okay, if you want to,
Okay.
if you have to and you want, you have to make what, suppose that you want to check the highest common factor between 40 and 72. So go to your calculator, just type 40 over 72 and hit equal. It will give you what? It will give you 5 over 9. Okay, so where is the highest common factor? You have to divide this by that, or divide this by that. It will give you the highest common factor, which is 8.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay? Okay. Okay, now we want to change subject of formula to make it y, just to draw it. So send 5x to the other side, it will be 9y equals negative 5x plus 37. Then divide by 9, so y equals negative 5 over 9x plus 37 over 9. Okay, here also the same. Send 5x, it will be 8y equals negative 5x plus 34. Okay, so y equals negative 5 over 8x plus 34 over 8 means 17 over 4. Okay, so now I need to draw a graph to model this situation. So I need to draw 2 lines. Okay, both of them are negative gradients. Why I did like this? Because the cost has to be positive for all of them. Okay, so x and y has to be positive, and positive xy only lies on here. So sometimes you have to see the situation from far point so you can find out. Don't do like this. Do like this, it will make it congested. Okay, see, now I have 17 over 4, which is normally around 4 point something. I'm talking about this one. And here 37 over 9 means almost 4 point something also. So the y doesn't have to be more than 4. So let us do like this, مثلا. I want to shift this also downwards more. Okay. So now let us put, we have how many points? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I will do this 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then here the x will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let us plot the first line, which is this one. So 37 point over 9 means 4.1 over 9, which is nonsense. It's almost 4. 37 over 9 equals to 4.1, and I can say that it is here, almost here. 4.1 means here, sorry. Okay, this is the y-intercept of the first line. Okay, then substitute here by 1. Okay, why 1? Because it will be negative 5 over 9 plus 37 over 9 in this case, which will give me negative 32 over 9. So when x equals 1, y equals, when x equals 1, sorry, y equals negative 5 over 9 plus 37 over 9. How I did this? I substitute x here 1. So negative 5 over 9 times 1 equals still negative 5 over 9 plus 37 over 9. It will give me 32 over 9. So 32 over 9 on the calculator, it will give me 3.5, 3.6, something like this. So it will be here. Okay, it will be here, almost like here. Okay, so now I can draw this like this. Okay, so this is the first line. Okay, let us draw this line, the second line, which is this one. So 17 over 4, it's 4.25. It's 4.25 means here. Sorry. Okay, then if you substitute x equals 2, so it will be negative 5 over 8 times 2 plus 17 over 4. Negative 5 over 8 times 2 means negative 5 over 4 plus 17 over 4, which will give me 12 over 4. 12 over 4 equals to 3. So whenever it's 2, it's 3. So it is 3.13, it's here. Okay? Now, there is some mistake, one mistake here. 15x plus 24y equals 102. Okay, so by 3, 5, by 3, 8, by 3, it will be 34, okay. So 8y, negative 5x plus 34, y equals negative 5, 8 plus 17 over 4. Okay. And here if you put 2, it will be negative 5 over 4 plus 17 over 4 means 12 over 4, 2, 3 here, okay. Type. What else? The other line, 40 plus 72 equals 296. 296 divided by 8. 37 was not 37. 72 divided by 8 equals 9. 40 divided by 8 equals 5. So negative 5 over 9 plus 37 over 9. 37 over 9 equals 4 over 1. Okay. So this will be the line. Okay, so let us draw this line. Okay. So now, sorry. Okay. I need to extend this line. I'll draw this line like this. Okay, and I want to extend the black line. Okay. So now, 1 second يا ولد خليكم معي ثانية. $14, 72, 296, 15, 24, 102, 2, 1, 3. Okay. معلش, let us try it from the beginning. It seems that I have made a mistake. Okay. معلش ثانية نبتدي من الأول تاني. Okay, here, okay, 15t, we told that the t will be x and the coffee will be y, so 15x plus 24y equals 102. Okay, 5x divided by 3, 5x plus 8y equals 34. Okay, so let's put 8y equals negative 5x plus 34 divided by 8 y equals negative 5 over 8x plus 34 over 8. Okay, this is the first one. Second one is 40x plus 72y equals 296 divided by 8 5x plus 9y equals divided by 8, 29 divided by 8 is 3, remainder 5, 56 يبقى 7. يبقى 9y equals negative 5x plus 37. Okay, y equals negative 5 over 9x plus 37 over 9. Okay, 37 over 9 is 4 point something, and 34 over 8 is also 4 point quarter. Okay, so let us do this. I will put the line like this. Okay, put it here, y, and here x. Okay, so now I need at most 4 here, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this will be 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now for drawing the first one, 37 over 9. 37 over 9 equals 4.1, 4 يعني. Okay, so it will be here, 1, 2, 3, 4. It will be here. Then if you put x equals 1, which is this one, okay, so negative 5 over 9 plus 37 over 9 equals 32 over 9. 32 over 9. 32 over 9 equals 3.6. 1 and 3.6. 3.6 will be where? Will be here. Okay, so let us draw the first line. This is the first line. Okay, then let us draw the other one. 34 over 8. 34 over 8 equals 4.25. So it will be here. 4.25. It is here. Let us draw in green. 1, 2.5 here. Okay, and let us substitute x equals 1. So negative 5 plus 34 means negative means 29 over 8. 29 over 8 equals 3.65. 1, 3.65. 6 to 5. It's here also at the same point. Okay, so it will be like this. Okay, so this is when drawing the two lines. Now he wants what? Estimate. Okay, estimate the cost of 1 tea and the cost of 1 coffee. يعني means the intersection point of here. But take care of one thing يا ولاد. He's writing here what? Estimate. Estimate means don't give the rough the point, give approximation. So here this point will be what? This point will be almost around 3.5, okay, and 1. Okay, so the cost x of x equals 1 and y equals 3.5. okay, اتفضل يا ياسين.
someone's trying to join. ممكن تخليه يدخل.
من دخلته دلوقتي فعلا.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that mean that 1 tea is 1 pound and then 1 coffee is 3.5 pounds?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
اوكي طيب تعالوا نشوف نمبر 2 لان نمبر 2 بقى we are going to start to solve algebraically because there is nothing mentioned here to draw or there is no graph or nothing. Okay, so now look at this pair of equations. 2x plus 2y equals 30, 3x plus 5y equals 53. This is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. Explain why x plus y equals 15. Okay, explain why. ممكن أقول إيه? I can factorize this by taking the common factor. The common factor of 2x plus 2y is 2. Okay, then x plus y equals 30. Okay, then divide both sides by 2. So x plus y equals 30 over 2 means x plus y equals 15. Okay? What is the value of 3x plus 3y? خلاص, if x plus y equals 15 يبقى 3x plus y equals what? Equals 15 times 3. Okay? يبقى كام? 15 times 3 which is equals to 45. As we have done here, I can divide, I can multiply. But what is the condition? That if you are going to divide, you have to divide all the terms by the same number. If you want to multiply, you have to multiply all the terms by the same number also. This is it. Algebraically, it's correct. Okay, so now number C, it's asking you to rearrange your equation from part B so that 3x equals 3x plus 3y equals كام قلنا 45. I need 3x only, so I'll shift 3y to the other side. So 3x equals negative 3y plus 45. Okay, طيب rearrange. Okay, number E, equate your equations from part C and part D, work out the value of y. Okay, part B and part D. 3x B. 3x plus y equals part C, sorry, C and D. Rearrange 3x and B equal. Sorry, our numbers D ما عملناش. Rearrange equation 2 so that 3x equals. So this is number 2. So also I am going to shift what? 5y to the other side. So it will be 3x equals negative 5y plus 53. So now what he's telling, equate your equations from part C and part D. How I can equate C? You have here one thing. 3x equals. Okay? So 3x is still the same 3x. Both of them are equal. So this one has to be equals to that one. Again. If I'm telling you, let's go to this one. If I'm telling you that y equals 2x plus 5 and y equals 3x plus 2. These are two lines, right? Okay. If I want to find the solution, the simultaneous point, the intersection point, how I can get it? I'm telling you y equals and y equals. The point of any intersection between two lines have the same y on both lines, right? And same x also on both lines. Yani this is a point. I'm telling you مثلا this is مثلا 1 and 2. So 1 and 2, the x and y of this point can be mentioned here and can be mentioned here. It will give me this location. So y equals something and y equals something. Y is y. So this has to be equals to that. Then you can solve and find the x. Let us do it. Okay? Here, I don't have y. I have 3x equals 3x equals. 3x will be equal 3x. So the other side of the equation here has to be equals to the other side of the equation here. So what I have to do, I have to tell that negative 3y plus 45 equals negative 5y plus 53. And now we can solve for what? We solve to get the y. So what I have to do, I have to shift negative 5y to the other side. It will be 5y minus 3y plus 45 equals 53. Good. Then 5y minus 3y equals 2y plus 45 equals 53. shift 45 to the other side, so 2y equals 53 minus 45 equals 8. Then divide by 2, then you get y equals 8 over 2, which is 4. Okay? Now what he's telling you in F, substitute your value of y from part E into equation 1 to work out the value of x. I got the y. What is the x value which satisfies this? Okay? Then you have to do one thing. Sorry. You have to substitute in one of these equations, okay, or these equations to find x. So what you are going to substitute? I will substitute y equals 4. Okay, so I will go to equation number 1, 2x plus 2y equals 30. So it was like this. Yes, I will substitute y equals 4. So 2x plus 2 times 4 equals 30. Means 2x plus 8 equals 30. Shift the 8 to the other side, so 2x equals 30 minus 8, which is 22. Divide by 2 in both sides, so x equals 11. So now the point 11 and 4, x and y, is the intersection point of both lines, means that this is the solution of the simultaneous equations. Check your values of x and y by substituting into equation 2. Why? Because the solution is the intersection point, and we told that the intersection point has to satisfy both equations. So if it's not satisfying 2, so the solution is wrong. So let us substitute into 2 is 3x plus 5y equals 53. 3x, which is 11, plus 5y, which is 4. So 3 times 11, 33. 5 times 4, 20. 33 plus 20, 53. Okay, and it's 53. So your solution is correct. Got it? طيب تعالوا بقى نرجع بقى للاكسبلانيشن، ننسى موضوع الشيت ده، تمام، ونمسك الموضوع ده نفصصه حته حته. اوكي، ازاي نحله. اوكي، بس ادوني ثانيه واحده اجيب بس البوك من جوه عشان نطلع اكزامبلز منه. ثانيه واحده. بسم الله. Page 77. Okay. See, algebraically you can solve the simultaneous equations by 3 different ways. Okay, 2 ways you will get on the IG. The third one is not for you. Okay, but I'm going to show you one solution, one method only now, which is called the substitution method. Substitution method. Suppose that I have 2 simultaneous equations like this. 2x plus 5 equals 5, and x plus 3y equals 5 also. Okay, so what you have to do, this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Please concentrate, please. Okay, so you do one thing. First of all, you want one of these 2 equations. Okay, you need to transform it to y equals something or x equals something. Means you have to change the subject of formula of one of the 2 equations to x or y. It's up to you. Okay, it's up to you. But what is the key? Okay, or how I can find out the easiest way? So you have to check y or x in one of the 2 equations which have a coefficient of 1. Means you will find individual x or individual y. Here you have the 2. Okay, you have y here individually with no coefficient, I mean coefficient equals 1, and x also here individually with a coefficient equals 1. So it's up to you. tell me which one you want me to change subject, 1 or 2?
1.
1. Okay, so I will change the subject of formula of 1 to y. Okay, so shift the 2x to other side, so y equals negative 2x plus 5. Okay, and this will be named as number 3. Okay, equation number 3. Now we are not talking about concept, now we are talking about method. This is the steps of solving a simultaneous equation algebraically. Okay, so y equals negative 2x plus 5. So what I have to do now, first of all, I have played with equation number 1. So forget number 1, خلاص, number 1 is no use for me now. Okay, I will get number 3 and substitute it in number 2. So what I am going to substitute, I will remove this y and I will put this y. So substitute, this is the name of the method, substitution method. Okay, so substitute 3 in 2. Why 2? Because I have extracted 3 from 1. So if you are going to substitute 3 in 1, you will get nothing. You will get 5 equals 5, which is no solution in this. Okay, so if you played with 1 and get 3, you will substitute in 2. If you played with 2 to get 3, you will substitute in 1. Okay, so substitute 3 in 2 means I will remove the y and put this y. Okay, so x plus 3y, so I will remove this and I'll put negative 2x plus 5 equals 5. بس خلاص. So what I have to do now, brackets mean expansion. So first of all I will expand x plus 3 times negative 2x means negative 6x. 3 times 5 means 15 equals 5. So x minus 6x means negative 5x plus 15 equals 5. So shift the 15 to the other side, so negative 5x equals 5 minus 15. So negative 5x equals 5 minus 15 is minus 10. Divide negative 5 in both sides, so x equals negative 10 over negative 5, so x equals 2. So this is x. Now I need the y. So what I have to do, next step, I have to substitute this x in number 3. I will get y directly. So y equals negative 2. X, I got the x, which is equals to 2. So negative 2 times 2 plus 5. Okay, so y equals negative 4 plus 5 means y equals 1. So my solution is 2 and 1. X and y, 2 and 1. So what I have to do now, I have to check. This is not, now I finished my solution. Okay, I finished my solution. Okay, what I'm going to do now, this is validation for you. Check whether your solution is right or wrong. Means go for 1 or 2. Okay, we didn't touch number 1 after extracting 3 from it, right? So I have to use 2 and 1 in number 1 and check. So 2 times x, which is 2, plus y, which is 1, equals 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 equals 5, and it is 5. So my solution is correct. Okay, I will do more than one example. I will do 3-4 examples. Okay, don't worry. Okay, whoever didn't get it from the first time, you will check the repetition and the upcoming examples. Okay, but now it is okay. It's obvious, yani, for everybody, or I will repeat. Don't worry. Anyway, yani. So let us go for another example. Another example of this. Okay. Let us say that we have 2x plus y equals 5 and 3x minus 2y equals 4. So this will be number 1, this will be number 2. What I have to do with this in this case, here I am forced to go to this one. Okay, you are not forced, okay, but this is the easiest way. Okay, you can do it, still you can do this one, it's up to you. Okay, because we will see another example which there is no coefficient equals 1. What I have to do in this case, any one of them you can do in this case. Okay, so I will choose number 1 to get number 3. So shift 2x to the other side, so y equals negative 2x plus 5. So this is number 3. Okay, I got number 3 from number 1, so I'm going to substitute number 3 in 2. So I will remove the y in 2, substitute 3 in 2. Okay, so I will remove the y from 2 and I will put this expression instead. Negative 2x plus 5 equals 4. Expand 3x. خلي بالك بقى negative 2 وليس 2. Negative 2 times negative 2x is positive 4x. Negative 2 times 5 is negative 10 equals 4. Okay, طيب. So 3x plus 4x equals 7x minus 10 equals 4. Shift negative 10 to the other side, it will go as positive 10. So 7x equals 4 plus 10, which is 14. So divide by 7, so x equals 14 divided by 7, so x equals 2. Okay, I got 2 from substituting. I get x from substituting 3 in 2. Now to get y, what I have to do? Just directly go to 3. Don't go to any other equation. Go to 3. So substitute x equals 2 in 3. So y equals negative 2 times 2 plus 5. So equals negative 4 plus 5. So y equals 1. Okay. By chance, it is the same solution for the other one. Okay. Y equals 1. Let us go to do one more example. Okay. So let me find an example with no coefficient equals 1. So okay. So now I have this example. 2x plus 5y equals 24. Okay, طيب, and 4x plus 3y equals 20. So this is number 1, this is number 2. No coefficient equals 1. خلاص, it's up to you. Check any one and do it. Okay, I will do what? I will take number 2 and make x subject to formula. It's up to you. Or 1, let us go for 1. I will make x subject to formula from 1. So in equation 1, x, you shift the y's, so negative 5y plus 24. Then divide by 2, so x equals negative 5 over 2y plus 24 over 2 means 12. This is number 3. Yes, I got number 3 from where? From number 1. Then I have substitute 3 in 2. So substitute 3 in 2. Okay. So 4, I remove the x and I put this x. So negative 5 over 2y plus 12 plus 3y equals 20. Okay. Now expand. 4 times negative 5 over 2. Use your calculator. Don't do calculation mentally, please. Even if you fit in this, in the examination or in the test, do it on your calculator. Negative 5 over 2 times 4 equals negative 10. يبقى negative 10y. 4 times 12, which is equals to 48, plus 3y equals 20. Okay, so negative 10y plus 3y, negative 7y, plus 48 equals 20. Shift negative 48 to the other side, it will go as negative 48. So negative 7y equals negative 48 plus 20, negative 28. Okay, then divide by negative 7, so y equals negative 28 over negative 7, which is equals to 4. So y equals 4. Now I have to get x. What I have to do? Substitute directly, without thinking. Y equals 4 in, it's automatic in 3. Okay, so I'll go to 3, which is this one. So x equals negative 5 over 2y. X equals negative 5 over 2 y. Y equals 4 plus 12. Negative 5 over 2 times 4, negative 10 plus 12 equals 2. So x equals 2. So my solution is 2 and 4. ايه الاخبار يا ولد؟
So can you explain it again?
حاضر من عيني، مفيش مشكلة. طيب تعالوا ناخد اكزامبل كمان نكسبلين عليه. هعمله بالراحه خالص. اوكي very slowly. I will do it very slowly. اوكي طيب تعالوا نشوف. عندي ايه 3x plus 2y equals 19 و x plus 8y equals 21. This is number 1, this is number 2. I want to extract from one of both equations, okay, x equals or y equals, means changing subject of formula to x or y of in one of them, one only. So here, okay, I find that this x is plain without any coefficient, it's 1. So I will shift 8y to the other side, خلاص. So I change the subject of formula to x without any fraction. So I will use this. So in equation 2, what I have to do, I'm changing subject of formula to x. Means x equals, I will shift 8y, so it will be negative 8y plus 21. Okay, this is number 3. From where I got number 3? From 2. صح? So I have substitute 3 in 1, the other one. Okay, so substitute 3 in 1. Why? Because I have extracted 3 from 2, so I have to substitute in the other equation. So what I have to substitute, I will remove the x in 1 and I put the x which I got in 3. X equals negative 8y plus 21. That's all. So 3x, which is negative 8y plus 21 plus 2y, okay, equals 19. What I have done, only I have changed this x and put this value. That's all. So now what I have to do, I will expand. Brackets mean expanding على طول. Okay, 3 times negative 8, so negative 24y. 3 times 21, which is equals to 63, plus 2y equals 19. So negative 24y and 2y equals negative 22y. Plus 63 equals 19. Shift 63 to the other side, it will go as a negative 63. So negative 22y equals 19 minus 63, which means that negative 22y equals 19 minus 63 equals, I will do it on calculator, even I will not challenge myself. Okay, 19 minus 63 equals negative 44. Negative 44. So divide by negative 22. So y equals negative 44 over negative 22, means y equals 2. Now I got the value of y. I need the value of x. Okay, so what I have to do directly, even without scrolling up, I know what I have to do. I will substitute y equals 2, which I have got in 3, direct, automatic. This is automatic, without thinking. So x equals, which is number 3, x equals what? Negative 8y plus 21. Negative 8y, which is here by 2, plus 21, which is negative 16 plus 21 equals 5. So x equals 5. So my solution is x and y. ليلى اوكي دلوقتي يا ليلى؟
Yes, sir.
اوكي طيب انا هغلس عليكم اوكي وهديكوا equations, 2 equations, you have to solve them. Okay, take your time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but you have to do it by yourself now. Okay, okay, this is number 1, this is number 2. Okay, try it, even if you mistake, even if you fail, try, okay, please, يلا. ماشي الحال يا ولاد؟ يلا طيب توكلوا على الله.
Sir, can you scroll up so I can see the working out for the last question?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Just when you are done, tell me, yeah?
Sir, I'm sorry, but can you explain how to do it?
Yes, I will explain it. I will solve it. I will solve it with you. The first key is you have to use this. Is there anybody still trying, or you need me to start?
R2.
Okay. طيب. See, the thing that we told that we need to check one of these two equations and find out the best way to change the subject of it to y or x. So here I have this y with coefficient equals 1. So I will change subject formula of equation number 1 to y. So y equals, shift the 3x to the other side, it will be negative 3x plus 11. And this will be number 3. Okay, then I got 3 from 1. Okay, so substitute 3 in 2. Because I got 3 from 1, so I'm going to substitute in the other one. So I will remove the y and I will put this instead here. Okay, so 9x plus 2, instead of y it will be negative 3x plus 11 equals 11. Okay, no, sorry, equals 28. Okay, so expand 9x plus 2 times negative 3x is negative 6x. Plus 2 times 11 is plus 22 equals 28. So now 9x minus 6x equals 3x plus 22 equals 28. Shift 22 to the other side. 3x equals 28 minus 22, which means that 3x equals 6. Divide by 3, so x equals 2. Okay, then substitute in 3, automatic, without even scrolling up to find out. So substitute x equals 2 in equation number 3. Okay, equation number 3 telling y equals negative 3x plus 11. يبقى y equals negative 3x, which is 2, plus 11 means negative 6 plus 11, which is equals to 5. Then y equals 5. So my solution is 2 and 5. Okay, anybody got this answer at last?
I think I understand now, sir. Can we do one more?
Yeah, sure. But you will do it, right?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Now 2x plus 7y equals 17. 5x plus 3y equals negative 1. This is number 1. This is number 2. Yalla, try.
Sir, how are we supposed to do it when there isn't one coefficient?
Okay, change subject of each one. Just choose one of them and change the subject to x or y. Okay, for me, if I'm going to try or choose, I will change this one to subject of x. Okay, just do the shift the 3y to the other side, then divide by 5. Then you got x equals an expression. Okay, use this expression in the second equation, okay, to find the y, then substitute in the expression which is number 3 to find the x. Okay, just try it. Okay, if you didn't get the answer at last, no problem. Okay, still you are trying, so don't feel bad, huh? طيب عايزين نوصل مش مشكلة. أنا لسه ما خلصتش ها؟ Hi, Olad, anybody got the solution?
Sir, is x minus 2
Yes.
and is y 3?
Yes, exactly. Yes. Okay, so let us try it. Okay, so I will solve it now. So what we have to do, we have to change this subject of formula to x. So I'll shift 3y to the other side. So 5x equals negative 3y, negative 1. Divide by 5. So x equals negative 3 over 5y, negative 1 over 5. This is number 3. Okay, what I have to do, I got this from number 2. So I will substitute in number 1. I remove the x and I put this negative 3 over 5y minus 1 over 5 plus 7y equals 17. So 2 times negative 3 is negative 6 over 5y. 2 times negative 1 over 5 is negative 2 over 5y. Sorry, negative 2 over 5 best plus 7y equals 17. Okay, so now negative 6 over 5, negative 2 over 5, and 7y. So negative 6 over 5 plus 7y equals, do it by the calculator, 7 minus 6 over 5, you will get 29 over 5y. Okay, minus 2 over 5 equals 17. Shift the negative 2 over 5 to the other side, so it will be 29 over 5y equals 17 plus 2 over 5. Okay, so 29 over 5y equals 17 plus 2 over 5 means equals, let me do it there. So 17 plus 2 over 5 equals 87 over 5. So just divide by 29 over 5, so y equals 87 over 5 divided by 29 over 5, which is equals to y equals 87 divided by 29 equals 3. So now I got y equals 3. What I have to do, I will substitute automatically in 3. So substitute y equals 3 in 3. Okay, so in 3, which is this one, I will remove y and put a 3. So x equals negative 3 over 5 times 3 minus 1 over 5, which is equals negative 9 over 5 minus 1 over 5, which is equals to negative 10 over 5 equals to negative 2. So x equals negative 2. Solution is x equals negative 2 and y equals 3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? So we will stop here today, okay? Because I cannot go through the quadratic graphics now. It will take time, okay? And I want you only to, if it's okay now, simultaneous, and you know how to solve it, this is the best thing for me. Okay? I will send the video. I will send the scribble also, okay, to the group. And we have one class tomorrow. It's supposed to be by 4 o'clock p.m. Okay, so see you then, inshallah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.